Comerica Stadium in uptown Charlotte. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got to throwing right away is Williams. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down.
Braden Stoops there in coverage.
Here's Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll run for it with Achane. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the... Mayfield to throw it. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Here's Achane to start the drive. And some space here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running right, here's Achane. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Peyton Wilson.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10. At the Falcons.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. In motion right, that's Williams. Now Williams throwing on 4th down. 8 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Panthers.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Panthers 1st down.
Back to the ground, Achane. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Williams. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent...
Throwing, Mayfield. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon first down.
To throw, Mayfield. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this out to Love. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to widen their advantage. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw is Williams. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Come on, D, I know we got to...
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw, Williams. And his throw is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He'll dump this off to Achane. And he got blown. Mayfield now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mayfield. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Falcons.
Now Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
Ball start, offense.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he's been effective with the ball in his hands all season long. The NFL's leader among quarterbacks in touchdowns scored on the ground. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for the Panthers. First down.
From the gun, here's Williams. And he completes it to Wilson. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Carolina! Isaiah Likely, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are back. Mayfield looks to throw. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. Down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Here's Williams throwing to start the drive. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He finds Wilson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. This quarterback now 11 to 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Working out of the gun, Williams. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So halftime. Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoff starting. Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 70 yards. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. And Wilson with it, complete. He's to the 15. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that will be incomplete as well. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Now they send a man in motion right. On 4th down, here's Williams. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Garrett Wilson from 4 yards out. And the Panthers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Throwing, Mayfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34.
First down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got this to Williams, complete. Touchdown, Falcon. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Now Achane on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Panthers first
to
down.
throw, it's Williams. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the
out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking to throw is Williams. That's to the right side, caught by Burden. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. That's caught left side, Burden. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Panthers first down.
To throw, Williams. Complete to Likely. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Isaiah Likely, a beast in the red zone with his second. Here's Mayfield. They've got his man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown grab, number 20 for him on the year. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And we're back now in Charlotte. The Panthers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. A short one there, caught by Likely. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On the ground, this is Jeremiah Love. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 31. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Love. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Falcons.
Mayfield now. And Thomas has it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Thomas Jr. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Mayfield now 12 of 15 throwing the ball. 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Brian Thomas with an amazing diving catch. Throwing is Williams. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go. Achane. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give running right is Love. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Mayfield. He gets it to Thomas. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Mayfield now 14 out of 17, 82%. And it's 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, there's there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up 2nd and goal. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Going to give it to Love. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Here's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
To throw, Mayfield. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot